Hello and welcome to a quick look at with IRNBRUTAL. Today we're looking at Magicka challenge modes. So here you go on the main menu, just going to go on to challenges. I'm just going to change my outfit to the zombie outfit, which is part of the DLC, but there's plenty of free ones if you get the single game, which you can get on Steam. So we're going to pick, I think we're going to go for the Vulcanist Arena. I'll just go ahead and start that. So essentially this game is based around the concept of controlling the elements, with Q being water, A being lightning, W being life, S being arcane, E is shield, D is earth, R is cold or ice, and F is fire. So you're just wanting to combine these. You can stack 5 different spells. As you can see just under my character there, I had the 4 arcane and the 1 electricity, and then I would right click to fire it out in a beam, or I could shift and right click and it would become an AoE sort of attack, or I can click my mouse wheel and it becomes a spell onto myself. So it's basically just a horde style game I'm playing at the minute. It's just waves of enemies, and if I kill the chest, which will attack me if it gets close enough, but there you go, you can see I just killed the chest and he drops a spell book. And if you pick the spell book up, it teaches you a new spell which you can use in this arena. But as you can see there, it didn't actually drop a spell book, my bad. It dropped a weapon for me, which I will pick up shortly. And there you go, this guy's owned. There's a nice gore explosion in this game, which I quite enjoy. So anyway, let's continue on. I just picked up that gun, which I'll realise shortly that if you shoot with that gun, it freezes the enemies, and then a fireball is quite effective to smash them and kill them. So as you can see there, I'm on fire and nearly dead, but I just about pulled myself back with some water to put out the flames, and using life on myself to heal myself. You can also combine life with shields and things like that to make sort of landmines that if you walk over, they hit you with a big heal. There, you see them there. As they blow up, they give you a little heal, but they can also heal the enemy, so you just gotta be careful. So as you see there, just heal the enemy. So we're basically here, we've got 3 sort of grunts, and then 4, sorry, we've got the chest running around. And then you can see that there's that fellow with the wizard's hat on. He's sort of like the leader of the enemy for this wave, we're on wave 3. So as you can see, they're all doing the different spells. It gets quite busy, and this game is fairly difficult, I must say, but I've not been playing for long, so if any experienced Magicka players are watching, I apologise for my awful technique. I spend most of my time just spam healing myself. But as you saw there, lightning chains off people if you want to fire lightning. And you've got your little hit counters similar to like an MMO, like WoW or anything like that. You've got your little, see what you're hitting people with and see what you're healing people with. I think me and Flamingo will be doing some Magicka. I'll be teaching him how to play from the beginning. If you want to see the storyline, then keep your eyes peeled for that video. So yeah, at the minute on Steam, Magicka and all its DLC is quite cheap. If you're watching this as I release it, and have a look. You can see what I mean. So yeah, doing a bit of force lightning there, like Star Wars style. So as you can see there, there's a book on the floor, and if I pick that book up, I'll get a spell. There's also a spell you might get called Crash to Desktop, which you don't want to use, because it literally will crash you to desktop. Well, quit the game you're in. So that's a bad idea. So I'd refrain from using that unless you want to just test it out just for the fun of it. I think it's quite a nice little feature, a bit of comedy from the creators of the game. There's quite a lot of that in this game. The Vietnam DLC, I might do a video on. That looks very interesting. So as you can see, I've realised now that I can freeze with the gun and then smash my opponents with an earth ball or an earth and fire to create a fireball, which is very effective, and I've used to my advantage. And now I've just gone to wave 4. As you can see there, just smashing them up. I've set myself on fire a little bit here, but put yourself out with water, and then if you're damp, if you put water on yourself, you will be prone to electricity, so you want to put fire on yourself, which doesn't do too much damage, and dry yourself off so that electricity from enemies will not be as painful. So here we go. We've got quite a lot of enemies coming out now. There is a lot of enemies, as you can see in the top of the screen, that just don't seem to want to join in and attack, which made this a lot easier for me. So I don't know if that was just a bit of an AI glitch on the game's part or what, or whether they're supposed to just chill out outside your range. You see that I just learned Crash to Desktop, which I won't use, so I don't want to spoil the video. This is starting to get pretty difficult now. Dropping some nice heals on me. And overall, there's a lot of choice to be had in arenas and challenge mode maps. There's one on an ice rink where, obviously, as you run around, you're sliding all over the place, and hitting people is a lot harder. And there's different sort of boss-style challenges. And I would guess if I'd done better in this video, some kind of boss would have come out. But unfortunately, I'm not quite good enough yet, but we'll get there. And as always, I apologise for my stupidly deep voice. I know it doesn't sound great, and if you're watching from America, right, my accent is probably not pleasant either, so not much I can do about that, sorry. And check out our Tekkit series we've just started. There will be plenty more episodes coming out as we delve deeper and deeper into Tekkit and all its features. With the Taylor, I'll be joining in the first few episodes. Flamingo will be joining us. And it should be good fun. And I think we're going to bring you a update video for Minecraft, a pre-launch of the newest update, with some of the features you might like to look at and get used to before it actually becomes an official release, so you can get yourself accustomed with all the new features and whatnot. Right, so we're just finishing off the last few. As I said before, there's these guys just chilling in the top, so we're just gonna head over there and try and take them down. And we had a bit of an epic fail here on my part. Placed down some mines, thinking they were healing mines. They weren't. They fired me back and nearly killed me, but we managed. Pop some self-heals, get myself back at full health, and have another bash. I also didn't realise that I had cold on me, which was making me very slow, so shortly you'll see me fire myself to speed things up a little bit. There you go, a little bit of fire. And now I'm walking at normal pace. The pace is quite slow how you walk, but not much I can do about that, that's just the game. But if you're interested in this game or anything, I'll pop a link to its website in the description. It is a very popular game, and I can see why. It's a lot of fun. Keep checking back as well for more quick look at series videos, or just watch the playlist. We've had a Orcs Must Die 2 video and Sniper Elite version 2. If you missed them, go check them out. And we'll be bringing you plenty more. As you can see there, I did a full health mine all the way around me there, just to try and keep myself a bit safe, but when they blow up, they would heal an enemy, but luckily Nothing happens there. And as we get towards the end of the video, I do like a fire and earth line in front of me. I'm not quite sure how I did it, but that was very cool and very effective. But unfortunately, as you can see, as I just did, that line in front of me, which was a heal line, I'm not sure how you actually do that. I'm sure some of you out there can tell me, but I did it, and it was very effective with all the enemies in front of me. But it didn't help me from my eventual fate of death. As you can see there, burning everyone around it, killing quite a few of them, but it didn't help me because there was just too many for me, and down I go. Okay, so I've been defeated, and that was Magicka. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon.